Well, hello everyone. I had somebody, one of my followers, request a video of the interior, since I've only really shown little snapshots of it whenever I'm getting in or doing a driving video. But I figured I'd do an in-depth look at the whole car. So let's take a look at it. The front marker lights do not work. The wiring going to them, the wiring on the marker lights themselves is just shot. The back marker lights do work. Grill is in terrific shape. Don't have any, all the fins are intact. None of them are cracked or broken or missing or anything. I do need new emblems, but that's to come. Oh, and the hood locks I have are barrel key hood locks. My dad put these on here when him and my mom were living in some apartments, and somebody kept stealing his battery. So he put these hood locks on there to stop that. Now I've shown the motor a lot, but let's take a look at it again. Motor is a 440, a 71 block 440, so it's in the same family as a 68 block, but it's just a couple of years newer. The heads are 452 heads. The cam is a 44 lift 284 duration with a 108 center, and the intake is a Edelbrock Torker 440, and this is the older Torker 440. I have it painted to match because I like everything matching on the motor. I don't like a lot of chrome. That's why I don't have chrome valve covers or fully chromed out. Really, the only chrome piece I've actually bought so far is this alternator bracket, and that's only because I needed one. But there it is. There's my, I got a battery disconnect right here on the negative, and my MSD box right here. The dual core aluminum radiator. I'm having an issue with my cap right now. That's why you're seeing all that residue right there. But there's my washer fluid reservoir, but it's not plugged up right now, and it doesn't have anything in it because it's cracked and extremely brittle. I just like seeing it in here. So there's the engine compartment. Something else I love is having this with this MSD system on here, not seeing a ballast resistor or ignition module anywhere. I don't mind seeing that right there, but the ignition module not being on the firewall anymore. Go around the rest of the car. Oh, here's my power antenna. I don't have it hooked up right now. I gotta get the main power wire hooked back up, but there's my power antenna. I know I showed it in the last video, but let me open the trunk again. I have plywood back here because the trunk floor is really bad and I don't want to risk putting too much weight on it, so I have plywood all over the floor in here. Oh, here's my Sure Grips. That one right there. This one right here. This one right here is going in the truck. This one here is going in the Charger. You can see a little more of the rust damage right there on the wheel well, and there's up there. There's not really much to see up there. That's the dealership that it was sold at back in the 70s. I got to think early 70s. And I've actually called that, I've actually looked it up, and that dealership is still in business, but they don't keep records going back in the 70s. So as far as trying to find more information with that, I'm out of luck. But all the lights back here work. I believe this taillight right here might be out. I don't know. Just the bulb. Oh yeah, let me show my stickers in the back window. Now I need to put one of my MSD stickers back here. Got my Jones full bore performance, Edelbrock comp cams, Summit, and that sticker for that car show I went to back last August. There's the outside, and just take a look at the interior now. The only window that doesn't roll down is that one over there, the passenger quarter window. because the regulator needs to be rebuilt. And last time I did try to roll it down, it was really, really tight and it actually scratched the window. So I took off that handle so it wouldn't be rolled down anymore. And as I open the door, you can see the original color of this body is actually gold. You can see it around the doors really well. You can see it a little bit when you open the trunk on the deck lid. But the interior, all the trim is on this car. The original seat covers are in terrible shape, so I bought these covers just to make it look better. And I do have the RT headrest on both seats. I don't have the hardware, but I have the RT headrest on both seats. Look at the back seat. Back seat's in decent shape. I don't have a headliner. I've got a cut up sun visor to dampen the heat. I've got another one that I need to use to finish putting on the back here. But here's my model that I bought several years ago as inspiration. Now I have two things that match. I got the wheels and I got a 440. So here's a plaque I won at that show last August. I believe it was for Best in Show for Survivor Unrestored class. I always like to keep that in here. Oh, and here's some old license plates. This is for an old Dodge dealership in Memphis. I don't know if it's still there. I don't think so. This is the last tag that was on it that when my dad was driving it all the time. And here's the tag on it where it came from, Ohio. Take a look at the. Y'all seen my dash, but here's the dash. Should be speedometer. Oh, speedometer right here. There's a tachometer I had put in, or I put in where the clock actually supposed to go. My gauges. Got a mixture of gauges because the temperature works down here and the oil pressure works down here, but the temperature up here doesn't work. And I think the oil pressure works up here, but I like trusting this one down here better. Here's my switch for my power antenna. Here's some fuzzy dice that my niece got me. I always like to keep those in here. Here's the console here. Here's my line lock right here, and my exhaust cutouts right there. And in the glove box, I have a aftermarket radio, so I can keep the factory radio in the dash because I'm not going to take that out. But yeah, here's my interior, and there you go. I'll see y'all later.